Hi, my name's Miriam. I'm 53 from Dublin and I'm an engineer. I was diagnosed with advanced melanoma when I was 45 in 2018. My case is a little unusual as I didn't have a suspicious mole or lesion on my skin. I felt a lump under my arm one day while out on a bike ride and I made an appointment to see my GP immediately as the lump was quite large. And she referred me for an urgent mammogram and ultrasound. My mammogram was clear, but when the lump was biopsied a few weeks later, I was called into the breast clinic where I was told that I had melanoma and I was referred on to dermatology. The dermatologist undertook detailed skin checks but could find no source for the cancer. After a few more tests, I was finally diagnosed with stage 3 melanoma with no known primary source. This can happen in approximately 5% of cases. It's thought that a small skin lesion may have originally been on my skin and was healed by my immune system. My treatment was surgery to remove all the lymph nodes from under my arm and to have radiation at this site. At that time, there was no systemic treatment like immunotherapy available for stage 3 patients, and so I went on to a watch and wait plan. Just 1 year later, my cancer progressed to stage 4 with metastases in my liver. Ironically, this allowed me to access immunotherapy, and I started this soon afterwards. I had a serious reaction to the combination of immunotherapy, which left me with lifelong autoimmune conditions, and I switched to a single immunotherapy drug, which I tolerated well. A few months later, the tumour in my liver began to grow again, so it was decided to stop that treatment and have stereotactic radiation to my liver. This is a special, highly targeted type of radiation, and this was successful. And since April of 2020, I have had no evidence of active disease. I completed my immunotherapy treatment about 18 months after this. In the early years, I was scanned and seen by dermatology frequently during the year, about 4 times per year. But this gradually spread out, and now I am seen between once and twice a year by oncology and dermatology for regular checks. I also keep a close eye on my skin and get seen by dermatology in the event of any concern. Although I didn't have a skin lesion, my melanoma is likely as the result of many sunburns in childhood. I have very fair skin, and growing up in the 70s and 80s, sunscreen was not really used, and sunburns were a very common occurrence. Although I have been mindful of my skin since adulthood, I think a lot of the damage took place in my childhood and teens. I'm a triathlete and am outdoors a lot, so I make sure to cover up, wear hats, and wear sunscreen. My message to those listening is to above all mind your skin. It's the only one you have. Melanoma is life-threatening and prevention really does save lives. Never ever use a sunbed. Get in the habit of wearing sunscreen every day between March and October. Put it on exposed skin after brushing your teeth. Build it into your routine. The Irish sun can cause melanoma. Don't save sunscreen for foreign holidays. Leave little bottles of sunscreen in lots of different places, so you are never without. If you want a tan, use a fake one from a bottle, and if you have a concern about your skin, get it checked with your GP. Changes in your skin could be a sign of melanoma skin cancer. If you have any concerns, get it checked out at your GP.